He's making a left. This is a student of CR England. He did not change. I am following him. He's supposed to change the lane to the left lane. That's not a problem. It's a stop sign. And it's even better to do it the way he does it to avoid getting in trouble. To avoid cutting the corner. So he made the left with the signal, not from the far left, but from, let me see here. Here he is not going to go to the median. He's going to make a left from here. His mentor, I think it's a good idea to do that because the truck is too big. Oh no, he did. He moved to the median, which is okay. He moved to the median to make a left. You can say, well, he's supposed to do that. No, you don't. You are not supposed to do that. That is a choice, depend on the corners. What is a good idea, of course, to do that if you are very confident you can make the curve perfectly. Of course, he got away from the traffic, so now he is making a turn comfortably. At least you have to worry only about one side. You should not worry about people behind you. When he gets here, the sign here says 5 miles per hour because this is private. He will follow the 5 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour. He will follow that strictly. Above him, there is an aeroplane landing. The guys from the flying aeroplanes, you don't get a steady job. You are at the mercy of the policy of the company, the riots, the wages, technology. Airlines don't make money. The planes are very expensive. The maintenance is gruesome. The fees and the politics and the logistics of flying is not nonsense. Imagine here in Salt Lake City, they ask you to take an aeroplane from Dallas because the pilot in Dallas, they cannot find the pilot. They give you a flight, they put you on an aeroplane to go to Dallas to get a flight back to Salt Lake or go somewhere else. You end up spending all your life on the airports, you never make it home, and you make peanuts. Don't make 50,000 or 60,000 as a pilot. Take you so long. By the time you become a captain, that's 150 or 125,000. It will take you so many years. You lose your family, you lose your health. You are eating junk food. Well, even if you eat the best food, if you're flying at night or you're taking off from the airport at night, taking from LaGuardia or New York at night to get to Europe or the Middle East, you're flying all night long, so your circadian cycle is disturbed. So here in trucking almost all homeless people come to trucking. If everything is shut in your face, you have family, you have children, you have bankruptcy, you run into financial troubles, you have divorce, or you are a poor person born in a poor family. Trucking is the best way out of of course, the common thing if you are an immigrant. Immigrants coming here, there is a lot of prejudice, a lot of troubles, a lot of educational barriers, a lot of financial barriers to a lot of immigrants. They come to trucking. You are your own boss. Nobody bothers you, and you enjoy America like nobody else will enjoy America like truck drivers. And if you are very creative, you can make the best out of it. Of course, sometimes you are forced to do it because you are alone for 14 hours a day. You're sleeping in the desert, in the forest, sleeping in the middle of nowhere. Let me. We got in. Of course, the beginning, trucking is gruesome because you're making a lot of mistakes. You have to learn a lot of things about the truck. Here are the students. This guy here is making angle back. This guy is making straight back. And the mentors are, the trainers are watching and scoring them. And here they are making the straight backing. I ran into all kind of jobs. One of my jobs, the person that working for the company was one of the best, highly trained technical person with all kinds of degrees in engineering, and he was a pilot in the Air Force, became a pilot, a private pilot. Then he discovered that, well, you cannot really make money as a pilot, you cannot raise your children, you cannot be with your kids. To fly an aeroplane, you are going to be homeless. That's because the aeroplane is very expensive, costs millions of dollars. It does not mean that you get this money in your pockets. You make no money at all flying an aeroplane. Driving a truck is gruesome because you are driving 14 hours a day. By the end of the day, you cannot really have any relationship in your life. You cannot see your children, you cannot see your wife, you cannot even have a wife. To be crazy if you think you can take your girlfriend with you driving a truck. It's not going to work. It is just a gruesome job, boring for anybody else. It is, when you are a driver, you are like a robot, a machine. You cannot have a girlfriend or a wife next to you. If you do it once, you are going to get in a fight. Don't think that love survives on this kind of life. This is a gruesome life to be a truck driver. It is a choice you have to make. Yeah, of course, it takes a lot of time to grow up, to figure out whether you wanted to be in love with a human being or in love with turning the wheels of a truck. That takes a lot of determination to figure out what is best for you. And here is my truck is fixed. Took 4 days in the shop.